Magandang hapon ho. Good afternoon, everybody. We're coming to you live on a Sunday, live from our studios in London. So, good afternoon. Ako po si Sonny Laragan. Today also, we have a very special guest all the way from the Philippines. He's one of the rising stars of music in the country sa ating bayan no, from the Philippines. And he plays a very special instrument. If you know the likes of, well, si Kenny G. Si Kenny G was able to cross no from jazz to mainstream pop no. At when you think of Kenny G, you will be thinking of this guy as well no, because he's a good, very good sax player back home in the Philippines. So, yan ho, magiging guest natin. So in the meantime, let's start off by calling on our first guest for today, the very good-looking, no? Napakagandang lalaki ho nito. All the way from the Philippines. Dahil ho, ano siya? Ano ba tawag dito? Meron siyang album ho, no? Meron siyang mga bagong songs. And he's now currently with ABS-CBN, no? So let's say hello to John Ray. John Ray, good evening, should I say, no? Magandang gabi. Nasa Pilipinas ka, no?
Good evening, Sir Sunny, and good evening to all of you there in London and UK. There.
Ayan, si John Ray ho. Nasa ka? You're in Parañaque right now. Parañaque, Metro Manila.
Yes.
Okay, ayan. Oo. Kumusta? How is the Philippines? How is the situation? Kumusta? May maganda ba ang weather sa Pilipinas?
Yes, the weather here is very fine. Ayun po sa Kapaskuhan natin, a little bit of cold, a little bit of warm here and there, but generally it's fine, sir.
Christmas time, naalala ko pag nasa Pilipinas ako, especially if you drive, no? Hindi, kunyari, ang bala kong puntahan mga 4, 5, 6 for the day. Siguro for the day na ang na-drive ko lang, napuntahan ko lang, 2 lang because of the traffic, napakasikip. Ganun pa rin ba sa Pilipinas?
It's worse than ever, sir, I think. But considering we are here in the Philippines, I think it's pretty much okay.
Nag-improve na?
Now, a little bit, sir. You know, at this point, it's everything's everyone and everything's being in rush. So it's a traffic jam all over the place.
Okay. Uy, napakaganda ng attire mo. Anong attire ba yan? Mukhang napansin ko, mukhang you're dressed so specially today. Ano ba yan? Parang cardigan? No? Ano ba yan?
This is a Higaonon inspired outfit, sir. FYI lang po, I am a son of a dato in Higaonon, back in Mindanao. So I'm going back to...
In Mindanao, you're, okay. Pero alam ko, you're based, di ba, in Butuan? So you are actually in other parts, in another part, your family is originally from another part of Mindanao?
Sure. I am now based in Manila, but our hometown, my hometown is in a region, and it's, I grew up in Butuan City, but resides in, my family resides now in Esperanza, Agusan del Sur.
Okay. So, ano ka, you are a parang, how did you say that, a descendant of a Datu?
Yes, sir. I am part Higaonon because of the lineage of my father.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. That's interesting to know, huh? Okay. So,
Yes,
sige, music, you play the saxophone, okay? You play an instrument. Kailan nagsimula yan? Was becoming a musician your dream ever since you were a young boy?
Yeah, the dream first came into, into reality when I was playing here and there, everywhere, singing in singing competitions and for playing piano and keyboards for the local church. But the saxophone came late actually in my teenage years. It's because I'm looking for an instrument that would catapult me into what I want today, and I want my future to is in the music industry. And I really love jazz.
Okay, jazz. Jazz and then
Yeah.
saxophone.
Yes, that is the first and foremost foundation. But now I'm experimenting on my sound, and luckily we are Filipinos. We love romantic songs. We love emotional songs, and that's where the saxophone actually fits in.
But when did you really start with the sax? Did you know other instruments as well? Were you also playing other instruments, genre, like for example, guitar, drums, keyboards? So what were, knowing all of these other instruments, were you choosing and then eventually decided to have saxophone as your main instrument?
First and foremost, sir, I was a vocalist, and then but even before, I played the piano, I played the drums, the bass, basically everything before going to Silliman University, the formally Bachelor of Music, major in composition.
Okay, so you studied music actually formally in school in Siliman.
Yes,
So
but
you
I'm
know,
way.
okay. So sax, you said it came in late. Sax. So when did you really? When was the official time when you started? I'm gonna concentrate on the sax music. And how long did it take you to probably be good at it, diba? Because you have to master it. You have to mature in the music to be able to, diba?
Yes, sir. It became a process. My around 18 to 19 years old. When I was 19 years old, it was. And to tell you honestly, sir, you can research this, or you can ask someone. For a 19 years old, it's pretty much late to you study saxophone. But for me, it's a challenging thing, and it's a challenging phase in my life that I practice around to 8 hours, 6 times a week.
Wow. Okay. The saxophone. My understanding of saxophone is that there are different kinds of saxophones. There's an alto. How many kinds of saxophones are there?
There are eight, sir, but the most common used in, in the commercial playing is only three. There is the tenor saxophone. There
Hmm.
is the alto saxophone, and this is what I'm using, the soprano saxophone.
Is that what you're playing, the soprano?
For now, sir, yes.
Okay.
I play.
But when you think when you think of saxophone, you think of Kenny G, Kenny Gorelick. Uh,
Yeah.
was he an influence in you in a way in your interest in playing saxophone?
When you start playing saxophone, sir, you tend to get them that are closest to you. And in reality, Sir Kenny G is one of those artists which is visible and you can hear him anywhere. So naturally, uh, you get your inspiration from him. But as the years, there's lots of musicians, especially Filipino. I look forward. I tend to look up to. So I think that's a type of a situation.
So you have many influences. You like, for example, I think there's Tots Tolentino, right? Is Tots
Yes,
still
sir. One of
is
my
one of your idols? So yes, I remember. I think that's Tots Tolentino. Who are some of the leading sax players in the Philippines?
I
Then
think
they probably previously who somehow served as inspirations to you, Jen Ray.
Eddie K would
Hey,
probably
Eddie
my number
Katindig.
two. Yes.
All right.
My,
Wow.
I was fortunate enough to see him perform live here once around 3 years ago, 4 years, I think, and it brings back lots of memories, good memories, playing and studying it.
Okay. Sige, siguro what we could probably do, siguro we could ask him to play. Uh, Currently, do you have some original compositions? By the way, let me just ask you,
Yes, sir.
have you got some compositions, original?
Yes, sir. You can it on Spotify. My all original albums are under that Spotify. It's entitled
Spotify?
Next Phase. Yes, just type John next phase, and it's all And my career single is I Found Forever, which is playing here in some parts of the Philippines. And I have to, there also. It's a very beautiful love song.
Okay, I Found Forever. You can find, you go to Spotify and you just look for genre and then next face.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I found, is it I Found Forever?
Ever.
I
Yes,
Found
sir, correct.
Forever. Okay, wow. Is it a love song? It's a love song, right? I Found Forever.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you of course you would play covers, but you also have original compositions. And one of those, these songs
Yes,
is
sir.
your song, I Love Forever, right?
I Found Forever, sir.
Okay, okay. So, okay. Pakinggan natin. Can we play one song siguro bago ano? Let us play a song siguro. Can you play what we're gonna do is we're gonna play your original song, no? One of your original songs. Ito ho, later on when we come back, so we play the video of I Love Forever, di ba? What's the story of this nga pala? But before we play it, what's the story of I Love Forever?
This the I Forever thing, sir. The of this song, the first part was being done by my manager back in Cebu, Sir Johnny Tampos. Hi. And then we collaborated for this song. You know, we are into wedding time, and naturally, when you're in weddings, you see beautiful couples, beautiful moments, and I think that inspires us to make this song, and because you tend to look at the brighter side of things, especially like us people who tend to not go to places like any negative emotion. So great about how beautiful life is. I Found Forever.
Okay, okay. So, guys, okay, here it is. We're going to be playing his song, and then when we come back, we'll ask him to play live, probably one or two songs. And so,
Yes.
since it's Christmas time, he's going to be playing a Christmas song for us. But in the meantime, this is the one that we were mentioning. We were talking about a collaboration between him and the manager from Cebu before. So, ito ho, let's play this song. Ito po, I Found Forever, genre.